The story of modern finance is not a straight line of progress. It's a dramatic cycle of boom and bust, a pendulum swinging between greed and fear. For every peak, there's a valley, and within those valleys lie the stories of the world's most devastating financial crises. These are not just numbers on a screen. They are events that have reshaped societies, toppled empires, and taught us hard-won lessons about the fragile nature of wealth. From the Jazz Age to the digital age, the echoes of these collapses continue to guide our path forward, reminding us that the specter of crisis is never truly gone. The 1920s roared with unprecedented optimism. It was the Jazz Age, a decade of flappers, consumerism, and seemingly endless prosperity fueled by a soaring stock market. Everyday people, from shoeshine boys to industrial tycoons, poured their life savings into stocks, convinced the only way was up. But this speculative frenzy was built on a house of cards. On October 29, 1929, Black Tuesday, the house collapsed. The stock market crash was not a single event, but the brutal beginning of a decade-long economic winter. The fallout was catastrophic. Confidence evaporated overnight, triggering mass bank runs as terrified depositors scrambled to withdraw their cash. As banks failed, credit vanished, and the gears of industry ground to a halt. The vibrant scenes of the Roaring '20s were replaced by desolate images of breadlines, Hoovervilles, and unemployed workers wandering dusty roads in search of a future that had disappeared. The Great Depression became a global phenomenon, a stark lesson in how quickly prosperity can turn to despair. Fast forward nearly 8 decades and the world found itself on the brink of another abyss. The 2008 global financial crisis was born not in the stock market, but in the seemingly safe American housing market. A new era of financial engineering had created a complex web of instruments known as subprime mortgages and mortgage-backed securities. These were essentially high-risk loans bundled together and sold to investors worldwide, promoted as safe investments. For a time it worked, fueling a massive housing bubble. But when homeowners began to default on their loans, the dominoes began to fall. The intricate financial products that were supposed to distribute risk instead amplified it, spreading like a contagion through the global banking system. Esteemed institutions like Lehman Brothers, once considered titans of Wall Street, collapsed in a matter of days. The crisis froze global credit markets, plunging the world into the most severe recession since the Great Depression, and revealing the hidden dangers lurking within our sophisticated, interconnected financial world. From the ashes of these crises, we have gathered crucial, albeit painful, lessons. The chaos of the Great Depression led to landmark regulations like the Glass-Steagall Act and the creation of the SEC, establishing a framework for oversight and investor protection. The 2008 meltdown exposed the need for greater transparency in complex financial markets and more robust risk management within our largest institutions. Each collapse has forced us to confront the inherent instability of a system driven by human emotion and to build stronger guardrails. Today's global financial system stands as a testament to this history, more resilient, more regulated, but by no means invincible. The story of finance is a continuous struggle for balance, and the lessons of the past serve as our most important compass, reminding us that vigilance is the permanent price of stability.